Hey everybody, this is Javier. I have Crazy Joe, the part of the Crazy Joe show. This is Javier. We're part of the Planet Texas podcast. We're gonna be working together a couple of times. What are you doing, Joe?
I'm
Crazy Joe.
making faces for the camera.
I see that. You're doing whatever you want.
I just want to let everybody know I'm out of my freaking mind.
A little bit.
No, I think
You
a
know,
lot.
well, what do you got? What's on your mind?
Oh, well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here with you, my friend. I think you and I are going to be friends forever. And maybe we'll work together at some point. And it's an honor and a privilege that you gave me this opportunity because I had an ad on FaceCrap and I was looking for a station to host my show or to work with. Because I think in this business we need to work together as broadcasters. And you found me, and I'm very grateful for you answering my ad. And perhaps I can work with. I just want to work with everyone hosting the show. I think my show is amazing. I think your show is really good too. And you're a good broadcaster, and I'm just glad to be here. What do you think of
Yeah,
that?
Joe. Pretty good, Joe. I was sitting there. I was watching the Olympics. I woke up. Well, let me start from the beginning. As I had one of my friends send me the video of the introduction of the Olympics, and I was shocked. I was like, what the hell is going on with the Olympics? Like, I forwarded it to you. Like, I even went as far as posting on X. I had made a comment that, like, I posted that this was an attack on Christianity as well as traditional values, which might be pushing a little too far. But that's just my personal opinion, is how do you replace Jesus and the apostles with men and drag? I mean, it's just...
Well, the persecution of Jesus, in my opinion, started when Jesus was alive and was walking the planet, and he got murdered by the Jews. The Jews sold him out. And this is a fact, Jack. And this is why I believe the Jewish culture has suffered a lot because of the murder of Jesus. So the persecution of Jesus has gone through the centuries, through time, as we know it. And as I became more older and really, I just want to go to heaven, and I want to get away from this world, even though I would love to live forever, because nobody's looking forward to dying. Not you, not me, because especially the radio that we have now, the broadcasting, it's such a great, amazing thing to be broadcasting to people and to tell how we feel and to give our opinions. But I believe Jesus has been persecuted, along with now Christianity, with this leftist, liberal, Marxist, communist regime that is so anti-Jesus, anti-God. And when you said about this in the Olympic, I was shocked because I watch Newsmax a lot, which is one of the greatest broadcast news organizations right now. They really, really tell it like it is. And I think I'm having a Joe Biden moment right now. I think I forgot what I was going to say.
It's all right. It's all right. You can think about it.
Yeah.
But it's I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, and they sent me the video, and I was like, no way this is happening. No way this is really happening in the Olympics. This is...
I just had a phone call. I had to deny it.
Right now, well, good. You should have.
You hear that ring? Somebody was calling me.
Oh,
and it's like, I can't talk to it on the phone now. I'm being interviewed here. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, so I was sitting there.
Interviewed. What's the matter with them? Are they high on drugs?
Maybe they want your attention.
Well, I can't give it to them because you got my attention, and your audience has my attention. And
and it blew my mind that, to me, this was This was way worse because they were trying to compare it to the Will Smith Chris Rock incident is what they were comparing it to the Will Smith Chris Rock incident is what they're, and I'm like, that's not even a comparison.
No, no, no. It's a separate thing.
It's like it's completely separate thing. Like I don't understand why. Can you imagine if they were taking shots at the Muslims? Can you imagine if they were taking shots at any other religion?
No, they're afraid of the Muslims because they know the Muslims will kill them. I mean, they're fanatical. They attacked that guy Solomon Rishi or Retry. Well, no, that guy that wrote the book, the great satanic memoirs of the great satanic. I don't know. The Muslims took offense, and jumped the guy on the stage, and this guy had a knife, and he was in a mask and all in black like a ninja, and he took his eye out, and he was slashing him right here in the throat, and almost killed the guy. They had a death sentence on this guy for about 15 to 20 years, and then they kind of backed off it. But you don't mess with the Muslims, man. They're fanatical people. They'll kill you in a heartbeat. That's why I always say to Muslims, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Let there be peace in Islam.
Yeah, but these people, they just can't help themselves. Like they're attacking Christianity, and it's like I get it, it's an easy target.
Yeah.
But on the Olympics out of all things, the entire world watches the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe that they. But the world is so insane right now that anything I hear, you got to believe it. The nerve of this propaganda that's going around the world today. I believe that Satan is behind this. If you believe in God, you got to believe in Satan. Satan right now is in the driver's seat. All this Democrat stuff and this attempted assassination of Trump and all the bad things that are going on, all the hate and division in this world today between the left and the right. Look, I'm 67 years old. I remember when the Democrats were the party of the people. They completely changed. They want to do this radicalization, this communist. I mean, it's like they want to make America the next Russia or the next China with the radicalism. It's crazy. With the electric cars, they want to build buildings with grass instead of like steel. I mean, that was that. What was that woman's name? I'm having a Joe Biden moment. I have a lot of Joe Biden moments, but that's what makes my personality so good. Cortez, part of the squad, that she wanted to make environmental. I got to answer this. Hold on a second. What? Hold on 1 second. I can't answer the goddamn phone. I'm sorry about that.
Hey everybody, it's Javier and Joe, and we're back. And before we go any further, I need to let you know about actionpeak.com. Actionpeak.com is a Christian clothing line where you can go to, and if you use the Planet Texas podcast as a coupon or a coupon code, you can save 10%. And it's called theactionpeak.com. And using the coupon code will save you 10% if you use the code Planet Texas Podcast. All right, Joe. So where were we at?
This was
talking
a
about
great
the Olympics?
Conversation that we were having. What do you think?
I think we're pretty good. Pretty good.
I mean, am I the best guest you ever had? Even though I'm a F up.
It's all right. Even if you are an F up, you're still the greatest. The greatest.
Yeah, because I got a lot to talk about. Because I'm 67 years old. I've been around this world, and and I'm just looking for my baby. That's a famous song, Been around the world, and and I'm looking for my baby. I'm gonna not quit my day job, but I'm actually a good singer. but I'm out of practice, like really bad, and I get nervous singing in front of people. I have to be in the studio.
You got to work on it. You got to get back in here, get in the throat, right?
We might be jamming tomorrow at a friend's house in Long Island, New York. A guy I know for 45 years, and we're gonna do some Zeppelin. But I don't know how I'm gonna sound. I'm going. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna go tomorrow. These people are like crazy people. I have like the craziest friends. Well, I used to have. This is the last of my friends. You know. I mean, if you're friends with me, I'll be friends with you for 35 years, 40 years. You know, I'm a dedicated guy. You don't find people
Yeah.
like me anymore.
Well, you know, Joe, they have in the Olympics, they have this ban on any kind of religious anything right now. And we just had a 16-year-old female skater from Brazil, and she just sat there and gave the finger to all the Olympics when she, in sign language, said that Jesus Christ is the only God and things of that sort.
Right
So
on.
more power to her. Yeah. This is a little 16-year-old skater out of all the people.
You know, sometimes you have to get radical to, I mean, I don't like to be pushed around. I'm not like a physical guy, but if somebody is saying derogatory things, like you were telling me about that transvestite thing and all that, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm going to stick up for Jesus and my God and all good people like yourself and other righteous people. And I'm going to tell these people to go F themselves. And I don't care about the language. I don't care about I love to curse people out. I'm an expert at it. I've been on CB radio for 50 years. If there was a CB radio Hall of Fame, I'd be in there. I cursed out more people than anybody in the history of radio communications. And that was without an internet. If anybody out there knows what CB radio is, I was the king of radio. Well, I don't want to really, it's a long story, but I'm just you know what I mean? Like I'm on fire. And for me to hear what you just told me before, I just can't believe it. And the lesbians and the transvestites and all these freaks of life are the ones that are trying to take over the world thanks to the Democrats. And I don't understand this whole LBGQ, this whole transvestite lifestyle. I mean, these people suffer from mental. No. Let me take that back. Hold on. I'll tell you what they suffer from. Satanic. It is pure evil when a man wants to be a woman and defies, the definition of sanity, of what God meant for us to be. It is definitely the devil who's very powerful, Satan, right? He's in control right now. I'm waiting for the trumpets to sound. When the sky is going to open up dark and the trumpets sound, and it's going to be our beloved Jesus coming to rescue and to judge these people. Because I don't wish them any harm, right? I mean, they're human beings, but they're definitely corrupt because of Satan. I don't know how you feel about that. What's your opinion?
Well, I'm a devoted Catholic.
Huh?
I'm a devoted Catholic.
Yeah, but what's your opinion of what I've just said?
I think he is going to come back. He's either going to come back or they're just going to send the asteroid to end it all.
Oh, wow. I hope I don't feel anything when that happens.
Well, normally they always hit like one of the big cities like New York.
Yeah, I know. I'm a sitting duck.
Remember, New York was one of the first cities hit in Independence Day. It's like,
yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, well, New York is definitely a target. I mean, we have all the corrupt people here, all the evil people, Wall Street, the corruption of Wall Street, the corruption of our society. New York was a great place back in the 60s before they killed Kennedy. And that's when we lost our innocence. And New York was amazing in the 40s and the 50s. And then in 63, when they killed, Kennedy, that's when we lost it all. and we never recovered. Evil was starting to, take over with the Vietnam War and, all the protests. It was a crazy, turbulent time in the 60s. I saw it all on TV, all these assassinations. It was crazy, man. You talk about evil. And I think evil took a pause for a while. And 70s was pretty cool. 80s, I mean, that's my generation, man. I've seen the worst of the worst.
Oh man. So is there anything else you want to add before we get off? Before we
Yeah,
cut?
I wanna tell everybody, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Listen, people, you know I'm crazy, you know I'm outspoken, and you know I'm the real deal. I'm a real New Yorker from New York City. I'm the best of the best. They don't make people like me anymore. Tune in to my show, the THE. I'm going to say it slowly. It's a little bit of a tongue tire. The Crazy Joe Show.com. That's the website. When you're on a mobile device, you'll have to scroll down because, you know, if you're on a laptop or a desktop, there's a red button. It says 24/7 streaming and the show. So those are two things. We stream 24/7. Press that button anytime of day and night. The greatest hard rock and roll blues you ever heard in your existence. The other button is for the same function. If you want to hear the live show on Monday and Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time, live, baby, from New York City, my town, which is terrible right now. You could tune in. Just hit that red button. And it's the greatest internet radio show of all time. Next to this guy, of course, the one that's hosting me now. Again, many thanks to him. And I hope you guys tune in, support my show, be a fan. You're going to love it. It's not boring. It's entertaining like you can't believe. And hearing is believing. Trust me. You don't have to take my word for it. Hearing is believing. This show, wait, I got to do this the right way.
Got that.
This show of shows. All right, so that's my little trademark sign. And my good friend over here, a good Christian man, a good broadcaster. He knows how to pick them. He sure picked a winner in me. Ugh. Like Donald Trump says, fight, fight, fight. I'm Crazy Joe, and I'll fight for you too.
So we're gonna have links and descriptions and everything so that you can actually go to Crazy Joe's website. We can go wherever Crazy Joe's at. We're gonna have some links and descriptions that we would get to him.
Yeah, I think you and I should work together and promote each other. I'd like to have you as a guest on my show too, and I think we should partner up and link each other up. I'll give you my technician. He's the one that knows how to do that on the website.
Right.
Like, put your
Well,
site and your show and everything that you want. You write to him on email, and he'll put everything up. But I'm going to talk to him about that. That you're a great guy, and we're good. We're like brothers now, and I'm really looking forward to having you, linked up on my site. They just press it and they go automatically to your site. And
we'll
you
do
can do
that.
the same
We'll
thing
do
for
that.
me too.
Of course, of course.
All right. So thank you so much, my good friend. And we'll be in touch. Okay. We'll be in touch. We'll get things done. And yeah, man, I'm so happy to be here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna log off. Thank you.